A president of a large manufacturing company was once asked, "What is the one skill that you think brought you to the presidency?" Without hesitation, his response was, "I learned to listen." Listening is a critical skill, whatever our occupation might be. Someone said the only reason that we listen is because we know we get to talk next. And I think there's some truth to that. We can speak about 125 words a minute, but we can think up to 500 words a minute. And what we need to do to be better listeners is to make better use of that extra thinking time. Here are some ways of doing that. Number one, look for the main point of the conversation. As you are listening, ask yourself, what is the point of this conversation? I think a second technique of using that extra thinking time is to be able to review what has been said. Up to this point, what is the one thing that I am looking for? Number three, I believe, is to look for nonverbal cues, especially nonverbal cues that don't agree with each other. For example, if a person looks cool, calm, and collected as he or she speaks, but you can see that they're tapping their foot on the floor, that means there's some tension there. And you might want to respond a little bit differently under those kinds of conditions. Next is don't be doing other things while you are listening. And we can sense that just by reading the newspaper with the problems people have of texting and trying to drive a car. It's dangerous there. But in terms of our own personal credibility, it can really affect the way people respond to us. So I would suggest that we all think carefully about the way we use that extra thinking time. And in doing so, you'll become a much better listener.